Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a future video.
Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid.
A black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille. What is up, everyone? The Tech Piano Player Kid here. And today I'm going to be reviewing the BlindShell Classic 2 cell phone from, well, BlindShell. Now, this phone is a phone that has tactile buttons, and it is completely accessible for the blind. It does also have a screen. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Apple is accessible. Why not get Apple or Android? Well, Apple and Android, they're pretty expensive. Starting around maybe $600, $700, $800. Well, if you don't have that kind of money, you can get a BlindShell phone, which is only about $350, I think, if I looked at the right one. At least around there, maybe a little bit more or less. But anyway, here's the box that comes in right here. It's already unpacked, but to give you an idea of what it looks like on the inside, or how the box is laid out, I'm going to try to open this. There we go. Here's what the phone would be in right there. And then underneath there, you just have this little hole there, take it out. And then under there, you may have some other things. On this side, you have a little compartment. You'll have your headphones, a getting started guide, maybe the user manual, some other things. Probably the charging dock, the cable. Yes, it does actually have a charging dock on there. Pretty cool, actually. I'll show that to you. And on this side, I think you'd have the AC adapter plug-in thingy, or charging brick. At least I think, but it's one of those two. But anyway. And then I'll show you the device right here. This is the phone, for those of you who can see. Hopefully you can see that. That's the front of the phone. Here's the back of the phone. And if you're wondering what that button on the back does, that is an SOS button. You can set that for a certain number if you want to, or for emergency services if you wish. So, if you set it to emergency services, be careful. But it's the same thing. You have to press and hold it, and then when you do that, you'll feel a long vibration, and then it'll start calling. So, on the front of the phone, you have your normal telephone style keypad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, star 0 pound. Above the number 1, you have a button that's round with a round dot on it, with like a round circle on it. That is your OK or to answer a call button. That's also for other things, so like to play or pause a video. Yes, you can listen to YouTube videos on here too. That's one thing I like about this. On the right-hand side above number 3, you have a button with a diagonal line. That is your back or home key / end call button. Above that, the button of the accept button or the OK button is a button with a dot on it. That is your notification button for notifications, and I think it's another button as well. I have to double check that. And above the end / cancel button is another button with a dot, and that is your to listen how something's spelled, or for your character or word, whatever you want to call it. And then in the middle, you have your up and down arrow keys. Oh, and the power on button is also the whatever you call it, the the cancel or back button. You press and hold, and it vibrates when it's starting up, and then it'll give you a startup sound. On the left, above, towards the top, on the left-hand side, on the side, you have a long, kind of like a toggle switch button. It's not a switch, but, you know, like the little toggle buttons kind of a thing. That is your volume up and volume down keys. And on the right side, towards the middle, is your favorites list / voice control button. On the top left-hand side, so not on the left side, but on the top left, on the top left, towards the corner is your headphone jack. And then towards the right is I don't know what that is. I think that's a flashlight, maybe? I'm not sure. And on the back, you have an SOS button on the back of the phone, back middle, right underneath the camera. By default, I don't think this is assigned to anything, but you can assign it to something, so for emergency services or for a family member. Like if you press and hold this for, I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds, it will do a long vibration, and be warned, it will turn up to the loudest volume. I don't know if it actually does a siren noise. Probably not, but I don't know why it does that. Maybe it does. And that will call emergency services if you have it set to that, or for the emergency contact number. You can also do quick dialing. Now, quick dialing, what that is, when people had flip phones and regular phones, push button phones before, touchscreen phones and smartphones came more popular, what is a feature where you press and hold the number 1, for example. 1 was usually voicemail. And then you had 2 through 9. 9 was probably usually emergency services, but I think you could change that if you wanted to. But you could assign a number or a contact to that specific quick dial. So let's say you had number 2 for your parent, one of your parents. So you assign that, and when you press and hold the number 2, it dials that contact or phone number without having you scroll to it and doing that way. Pretty simple to myself, and I think it's so. But in this one, you can do 1 through 0, which is quite interesting because I don't think 0 you could ever assign to anything. So you can do that. Let's see. This takes USB-C plugin. So you have that. And if you don't want to USB-C and you just want to do it in an easier way, you can plug it into this thing right here, a charging dock. That's pretty cool if you say so. If I say so myself. So you just plug the USB-C on the back of the charging dock, clicks into place, take the phone, and you just put in the charging dock and push it in until it clicks into place. Clicks into place, and then obviously it will vibrate as well. And then once you're done charging it, you can pull it out, and there you go. Okay, so let's jump over to it, and we will learn more on how to navigate around this device. Now, this will take at least probably a few videos because I don't want to go through every single thing on here. That would just take too much. So let's just look on how to navigate around this device, and then we'll go through another video. We'll learn about some other features and stuff like that. Okay, so I have my phone connected to my mixer, and it's locked, so I'm going to press and hold the star key to unlock.
2:59 p.m.
There we go. And now let's go navigate.
Call. Messages. Contacts. Applications. Settings. Manual.
So we have different options here.
Turn off the phone.
And
settings.
Let's go to settings here.
Sounds.
And
keyboard.
You have sounds, keyboard,
display, networks,
network,
favorite applications, screen reader, date, time and time zone, language, system update, about phone,
and about phone. Let's go and learn how to connect to a Wi-Fi network.
keyboard, display, networks.
So we go to network,
Wi-Fi, disable Wi-Fi.
By default, it's disabled, so we want to enable it, which is already done.
Network list.
So we go to network list.
Scanning networks. Quiltern Play 5 GHz. Family Wi-Fi 2. Family Wi-Fi 5 GHz. Saved. Connected.
So I'm already connected, but let's say we want to connect to another one here. This is just our guest Wi-Fi network.
Family Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz.
So just for giggles, we'll connect to it.
Connect to network.
So we'll connect to it.
Password.
And now you enter the password. So I'm going to blank this out so you won't hear it. And once that's done, you just press the OK button.
Connecting to Family Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz. Please wait. Wi-Fi is connected to the network Family Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz. Connect to hidden network.
And then you can also connect to the hidden network.
Disable Wi-Fi.
And
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Bluetooth. Connection test.
And you can do a connection test if you wish.
Testing. Overall result. Connection OK. Connection type. Wi-Fi. Result details.
And then you can
ping. 330 milliseconds. Download speed. 27.19 megabits per second. BlindShell server. OK.
So you can do that.
Connection networks. Favorite applications.
You can add your favorite applications if you wish.
Alarm.
So you have those.
Add favorite application.
So I can do that.
Alarm. Audible.
And let's add Audible just for giggles here.
Audible has been added to favorites.
And then
Audible.
once you're done messing with the settings and everything, you can press and hold the back button until it vibrates.
3:02 p.m.
And we're back to the main menu, so to speak. To go to the applications, favorite applications, you just press the side button once.
Alarm.
And bam, you're there.
Mau Mau. YouTube. Voice recorder.
So you have those.
3:02 p.m.
Let's go and learn how to add a contact in here.
Contacts. Contacts list. Add new contacts list.
So we don't have anything in here.
No item. Contacts list. Add new contact.
So let's add a new contact. Select.
First name.
So first name.
First name.
We'll just call this person Jack.
Capital J. A. C. K. First name. Jack. Surname.
And surname is the last name.
Surname.
We select it. It makes a little noise to go in there. And for the last name, we'll just put Plumber.
Capital P. L. U. M. M. E. P. R.
Here we go. And we will select.
Surname. Plumber. Mobile.
And for the mobile, you can put that in there too. Select it.
Mobile.
And we'll just put 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
We'll just do that. That's not a real number, but at least I don't think so. But we'll just do that.
Mobile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Home.
Home phone, you can put that in there if you want. We'll just do the same thing.
Home.
Something like
1,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3, 5,
5, 6,
6, 3,
2, 1, 4, 7, 7.
7.
I don't know. Don't call these numbers, guys. I'm making these up, so don't call them.
Home. 1, work.
Work, we're not going to do anything there.
Other.
Other, that's something for like another phone or something like that. So if I select it.
Other. 1.
That's just another phone number.
Email address.
Email address, you can do that in there as well if you wish. So we'll select.
Email address.
So we'll just do something like Jack.
J. A. A. B. C. K. Period.
A period is just the number
Jack.
1.
P. L. U. M. M. D. E. P. R.
And then the @ sign, I think it's
Com. Left paren. Right paren. At. Plumber.
That's the thing I don't like about this. You have to push the number 1 a few times to get to @ You have to push it a bunch of times. I think it's like 12 or 11 times. You use your number keypad here to enter stuff in here. That's the one thing I don't like about this, but you could probably dictate it as well, I think. So I'll have to try that. At mail.com.
M. A. I. K. L. Period. C. O. M.
There we go.
Email address. Jack. Postal address.
All right, for postal address,
Postal address.
let me just see if I can dictate this. 1234 Candy Street.
1234 Candida Street.
Canada Street? Really? I said Candy Street.
E. E.
But, okay, it seemed to work.
E.
Maybe?
E. R. T. Capital space A. D. A. Space
That's okay.
A.
So we'll put,
Y.
there we go.
Capital S. E.
And then we'll just,
T. E. E. R. T. R. R.
oops,
T. Capital S. T. T. Period.
there we go.
Candid space.
And then we'll just make the zip code
All capital. Numbers.
258009.
2, 5, 8, 0, 0, 9.
There.
All lowercase. Postal address. Save contact.
And then you can save contact.
First name. Save contact. Contact saved.
There you go.
Add new contact. Single button dialing.
Another option here is single button dialing. Now this is where I talked about like the number thing. So if you do that, you can select it.
Button 1. Unassigned. Button 2. Unassigned.
So
Button 3. Button 4. Button 5. Button 6. Button 7. Button 8. Button 9. Button 0. SOS button. Unassigned.
So you can do that.
Button 1.
So
Button 2.
let's put him
Unassigned.
at number 2.
Select contact. Enter number. Select
We'll
contact.
select contact.
Jack Plumber.
It will do that.
Mobile. 1, 2, 3. Home. 1, 2, 3, 5. Mobile.
And we'll do
1, 2.
mobile.
Button 2. Jack Plumber. Mobile.
And there you go. Because we just have home and mobile. Now,
Button 3. Unassigned.
let's go to SOS button.
Button 1. SOS button. Select contact. Enter number.
Let's enter a number this time.
Number.
And I'll enter my number here.
9, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5. SOS button. 91331213225.
There we go. And then once you're done,
Button 0.
you can get out of it.
Single button dialing. Import contacts from file.
And you can import contacts from file if you wish.
Backup contacts to
Backup
file.
contacts to file.
Contact settings.
Contact settings.
Sort contacts.
Let's go and check there.
By surname selected.
So by last name,
By given name not
I'm going to
selected.
do by given name.
By given name selected. By given name select.
So
Sort
go
contacts.
back.
Display order.
Display order.
Given name. Surname selected.
We have given name, surname.
Surname. Given name not selected.
Other way around.
Given name. Surname
And we'll keep
selected.
it there.
Display order. Contacts. Contacts list.
And then
Jack Plumber.
contacts list.
Search. Jack Plumber.
And that's it.
Contacts list.
Let's go home.
3:10 p.m.
And usually the number 1 is usually voicemail, but I don't know how that would work on here. Maybe when you insert a SIM card, it will automatically do that. I'm not sure. I can't test that because I don't have a SIM card to test out. And I was trying to use my iPhone SIM card, but I think it's too small for that. I need to talk to BlindShell about that because I wanted to test that out, but I don't have a way of doing it. It does have WhatsApp on here actually, but fair warning, the volume when you talk to people is loud. And I mean loud. Even on the low setting, it's loud. I wish you could turn it down a little bit lower. Personally, I don't see a reason why it should be that loud, but that's just me.
Manual.
And it does have the manual in here as well, as I said.
Turn off the phone.
And you can turn off the phone. So if you can turn off the phone, you can do that, or just press the number 7
Turn off the phone.
and hit OK.
Do you want to turn off the phone?
Yes.
The phone is now off.
And there we go.
Shutting down.
And there you go. It's off. And I'll let you hear what it sounds like when you turn it on. So we'll press and hold. It vibrates.
12 seconds later.
3:13 p.m.
Okay, let's see how to check for updates.
Call. Turn off the phone.
So we go to settings,
Settings. Sounds.
select it,
About phone.
about,
System update.
no, system update, sorry,
Check for updates.
and check for updates.
Show history of changes.
Or show history of changes.
Check for updates.
When you go check for updates,
You have the latest version of the BlindShell system.
and there we go. Cool.
Check for update. Show history of changes. About phone.
So let's go to about phone.
Software versions.
You have software versions.
BlindShell Classic 2. Internal storage. 7,411 megabytes free.
So about
SD card.
7 to 8
Not
gigabytes.
present. Network details. Service menu. Factory reset. Software versions. BlindShell Classic 2. Internal storage. Network details. Network
Okay,
details.
okay.
BlindShell software versions.
So if you do software versions,
BlindShell system. 51013 master. BlindShell patches. 1032. ROM version. 210916. ROM variant. Default. Git. 033 bad 4. BlindShell system. 510 3:14 p.m.
and that's how you do that. And again, to lock your phone, the keypad, you press and hold the star key. And there you go. To unlock it, just do the same thing again.
3:14 p.m.
And there you go. So now the question remains, should you buy the BlindShell Classic 2? My friend, only you can answer that question. If you're not crazy about having all sorts of apps and the ability to do everything remotely on your phone, and you just want something that's easy, making phone calls, texts, sending emails, or having WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, and maybe a couple games, as well as maybe having the ability to do something with calculator and stuff like that, then yes. But if you want something like an iPhone or an Android where you can do mostly everything on there, then no. But again, only you can answer that question. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, you can send an email to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. Please note that the email may go in the junk or spam folder when I reply. You can also give a call or text me at 913-312-1325. If you do not live in the United States, you can give a call or text through WhatsApp using the same phone number. You can also follow me on Facebook and like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Everything is down below in the description. And with that in mind, I'll see you all later in the next video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. For questions, please send an email to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give a call or text at 913-312-1325. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille, then fades to black.